After the successful passing of 2 bonds over the last 8 years, then Superintendent Dr. Joe Wardell initiated a facilities committee to research and review the future needs of JISD. This 35-member committee consisted of community leaders, parents, JISD staff, and JISD board members. With new, state-of-the-art elementary campuses and extensive renovations or additions to other campuses, all academic areas of need in JISD have been addressed at that time. With the auction purchase of a new administration building, large gymnasium, and 57 acres, the Facilities Committee now felt secure about addressing the updates needed for the many extracurricular activities that JISD students participate in. This list highlighted 4 specific areas of concern. The girls' athletic dressing room facility at JHS, which has been completed and paid for out of leftover bond proceeds and fund balance. Renovation of Maulding Field, now completed and paid for by a donation from the Cook Foundation and fund balance. The weight room at JMS, which is a small project we feel can be addressed with remaining bond funds or fund balance, and the Tomato Bowl. So why a bond now? In 2014, the Facilities Committee had no way of knowing Jacksonville High School would be directly affected by legislature implementing House Bill 5, which added requirements for high school students in the Career and Technology Education Department. Beginning in 2015, all high school students are required to choose a pathway or endorsement through Career and Technology Education. This area of Jacksonville High School is a priority and the last remaining area of academic need in our district. Also, the Tomato Bowl condition is deteriorating and must be addressed. Additionally, construction costs are estimated to rise 8 to 10% per year. Currently, the CTE classes at Jacksonville High School are housed in a building built in 1970 for primary use as an ag department and has not been updated since. With CTE enrollment numbers doubling annually, the space is simply not adequate for our students. From welding to engine repair, audio-video, 3D printing, culinary arts, health careers, education and business, and to the multitude of ag classes, this area of JHS serves 63% of all students at JHS. CTE also offers 21 professional certifications and 7 dual credit classes through Tyler Junior College, meaning students earn college hours while still in high school. The welding program houses a large plasma cutter which does not have adequate room or ventilation when in use, and the welding projects constructed each year have to be completed outside in a parking lot. The 3D printer in the audio-visual arts class is in a small room, allowing only 2 to 3 students at a time to be instructed on its use. The classrooms are outdated, with electrical lines on the outside of walls, inefficient windows, and cramped space. The expanding nursing program is housed in portable buildings and does not have a health science lab for the practicum class. Our proposal is to use the existing footprint of the CTE building and not only enlarge, but totally renovate the inside areas to better suit these emerging career pathways. The square footage of this building would increase by over 11,500 square feet and be restructured with each specific area in mind. The portable buildings would no longer house one of the fastest growing endorsements at JHS, health sciences. We encourage you to take a tour of the CTE building and see the wonderful programs available to our students and the current conditions this department operates under. Tour times will be listed on the JISD website. The Downtown Tomato Bowl has been the athletic facility for JISD for 75 years. During this time, very few updates have been made to the historic stadium. As the stadium has aged, the condition has deteriorated and by some estimates has a limited lifespan before major renovations have to be made for safety purposes. As the district must provide a safe stadium for athletics, we have researched 3 options. Option 1, renovating our Tomato Bowl by scooping out everything inside the walls and putting in an updated and completely new stadium while leaving the historic outer walls and front facade of the stadium exactly as it is. This includes increasing the seating capacity from 6,000 to 8,000 with new home and visitor stands, new dressing rooms, concessions, restrooms for both sides, turf field, press box, and handicapped accessible parking and easy maneuverability inside the stadium. A stadium of this size usually requires minimum parking for 1,800, although this requirement is waived due to the location being in a historical downtown district. Therefore, the parking would remain the same and fans would continue parking throughout the downtown area. The stadium would last for another 50 years, and this renovation is estimated at $15 to $16 million. Option 2. Make adjustments to Cook Field to serve all athletics. This option requires more than most expect due to legal requirements for parking and ADA accessibility. For a stadium capacity to match the Tomato Bowl, a 1,800 space parking lot would be required. The existing parking lot near Cook Field at JHS has only 180 spaces. A larger number of restrooms is also required based on seating. The estimated cost for updating Cook Field to meet legal and ADA requirements is approximately $25 million. Option 3 is to build a new stadium on new property. This estimate, based on a scenario of purchasing property on the loop, is approximately $35 to $40 million. The stadium would have the same options as the renovation plan for the Tomato Bowl, with the additional required parking, restrooms, and ADA accessibility. Options 2 and 3 leave the Tomato Bowl in deteriorating condition in downtown Jacksonville. After researching these options and consulting with contractors and architects, we feel option 1 is the most fiscally responsible option to pursue, both for JISD and for Jacksonville as a community. If you have not been inside of the Tomato Bowl recently, we encourage you to go on one of the Tomato Bowl tours to be offered in the spring. Details are available on our website. For the big question, what will this cost? The total amount needed to renovate these two areas of JISD is estimated at $21 million. This chart shows the average price of a home in Jacksonville and how the tax increase affects homeowners. For residents 65 and over, the tax on their homestead is frozen and will not be raised. Again, for residents over 65 years of age, homestead taxes are frozen and will not be raised. We are also very proud of the state and federal assistance that JISD was able to gain through state and federal aid. All interest on the existing bonds is paid, as well as an additional $450,000 towards principal each year. This means a savings of $56 million over the life of the loans. We feel confident that these two areas, career and technology, and the Tomato Bowl, are the last major needs the district has where facilities are concerned. Our newest facilities and renovations have been built with low maintenance and longevity in mind, and JISD maintains a healthy fund balance for upkeep and ongoing repairs to keep our campuses in great shape for many years to come. All of us in JISD are grateful for the tremendous community support and are very proud of our accomplishments and our new facilities. We thank you for being informed and encourage you to vote on May 6th.